Progress! So, if you see my last video, I was talking a little bit about the vodka thing. Soaking ingredients you're going to put into your beer, into some vodka. Why do we do it? I'm going to recap, and then we're actually going to do it right now because I need to. So, let's take a few ingredients that we're going to be working with today. I've got a vanilla pod and some cinnamon sticks. Now, one option, if you're going to put these into your beer, is to literally throw it in the beer in the boil, throw it in the beer in the fermenter. All well and good, right? Trouble is, how do you know how much flavour you're going to get out of these things? In the last video, I talked about one particular thing, and that was the gravity of vodka and other high alcohol spirits. The vodka I've got here today is 37.5%. So it's pretty high. Because of its high gravity and the way that it's been made with the distillation and everything, it's thinner, has a thinner mouthfeel than a beer. Because of that, it actually can penetrate into the ingredients like the cinnamon sticks and extract more flavour than if you just threw them into the beer. So today we're going to be putting them in a very small amount of vodka, letting them just simmer and get all the flavour out of them in the vodka for about, I don't know, maybe a week. That's probably what I'm going to go for. So without further ado, let's get some ingredients in this bad boy. Right, let's go through the ingredients. Tesco cinnamon sticks. Okay, there's about 3 in here. So they're all going to go in. And then we've got some Nadali organic vanilla pods. Now, the trouble with just Tesco vanilla pods is there's only 1 in a packet. They also look incredibly dilapidated. They look awful. They look like they've been buried underground for 20 years. So I thought I'd go for the proper stuff, at least. And then some Tesco Imperial Vodka, £6 a bottle, 35 centilitres. The perfect volume for what we're going to do today. 37.5%. The reason why we use vodka, or maybe another high spirit alcohol, such as maybe Jim Beam Bourbon, is not just for the flavour. It's actually going to sanitise anything we put into it. Bacteria have a hard time replicating in something that has such a high alcohol content as this, right? Think about that for a second. You can go out into Tesco and you can buy some alcohol rub for your hands. People, they walk into a restaurant, they get a bit paranoid about all the germs, so they rub their hands with alcohol rub. Why? Because it kills germs. So that's the exact same reason why we're putting all this stuff in here. Because I certainly don't expect this to be sanitary right now. And I'm not going to take the risk getting an infection in the beer, just throwing them in. So let's crack on. For the cinnamon sticks, I'm just going to use like a mortar and pestle to break them down a little bit. And as well as that, I've just got a small knife for the vanilla pod, because we're just going to slice it down the middle, slice it into some small segments so we can fit it in the containing vessel, which is right over here. I freshly washed this. This is just like a typical British jam jar. I don't really have anything bigger that's sort of got a screw top, so this is going to have to do, unfortunately. Okay, this battery is running low, so I'm going to crack on with this. We'll do the cinnamon sticks first. Crack off the top. I'll take off the foil wrapper. Yeah, they smell really nice. Really nice. I'm going to get them all out here into the mortar and pestle. If they'll come out. Out you come. Right, good. I'm going to do this loosely, I just want to fit them in the thing, and I want to give, basically I want to give the vodka enough surface area. Oh dear, it's going everywhere. It's going all over the floor. The smell is terrific, but I want to give the vodka enough. I want to give the vodka enough surface area that it's going to be able to extract enough flavour. So I'm really crushing them more than anything. It's probably overkill. Okay, take a good look. Nice. I'm having second thoughts about the amount here, to be honest. So I'm just going to take out about 1/3. So we're left with about 2 sticks worth, really. I'm just going to pop them back into the container. Let's get these in here. Oh, if you could smell this right now. It smells absolutely terrific. Okay, it's in. Looks nice. Right, now that's the mortar and pestle over and done with. Let's crack into this vanilla pod. How do we get into this thing? Ah, there. Beautifully wrapped, has to be said. Not that that matters. Right, here they are then. Lovely. Oh, the smell. Oh, they smell absolutely terrific. Right. So I'm just going to basically strip them down the middle in half. What everyone does on TV, right? That's that. And then I'm just going to flatten them out a little bit. And then just so I can fit it into the little vessel, I'm just going to cut it in half. Cool, they're tough little things. Tastes like soil. So really, guys, this is the first stage. The first stage in the brewing of this porter is really being prepared, well in advance, making sure that all the flavours where they should be, so that when we add it to the beer, it's just going to simmer along nicely when it's fermenting. Because if you put this in the boil, you're going to lose most of the flavour, and you're going to extract the most oils from these as well, which is going to thin out the beer. So, so my internet research tells me. Right, that's it, guys. Let's crack open the vodka and get this in. Enough waiting about. I'm just gonna compress these down just a little bit. And Bob's your uncle. There we have it. Beautiful. I should just down this. Be absolutely mashed afterward. Right. Lid's going on nice and tight, and that's it, ladies and gents. That is ingredient preparation for my next brew day. So in a couple of weeks I'm going to return to this, and hopefully that vodka will have really extracted all of the flavour from in here. There's no reason why you can't give it a little taste to see whether it's come along nicely. Maybe a week down the road, just get out a teaspoon, take a little sip. Just to see how things are moving along, see whether it's ready yet, see if it needs more time. Because, you can always delay your brew day, but you can't delay the vodka getting the flavour out of all those ingredients. So I hope this has been reasonably helpful for people who are maybe putting in spices and sort of out the ordinary things into your brews. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. Have a good afternoon. It's reasonably sunny in the UK. Bosh.